I'm Spear Keeper, and I give you a reason for every season. Today, I'm going to be talking about the new for 2025 Distortions Unlimited Infected Animatronic. Before I move on, I do want to say that the videos I am getting of this guy is from the Psychotic Circus of Savannah, so make sure to go and check his channel out if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's go and see Infected. So, as most of you might know, today was the first day of the Transworld Halloween and Attraction Show. And let me just say, Distortions Unlimited so far is off to a great start. Now, I wasn't able to go this year, but I am planning on going next year, so I'm super excited for that. But on the topic of the Infected Animatronic, this thing has given me the vibe that it's sort of an experiment that went wrong. It kind of is similar to Mutant for me. I like Mutant a lot more, but I feel like it's kind of that alien type experiment creature. Infected is hooked up to some type of poles with chains around his arms, again, a bit like Mutant. His animation is basically him thrashing around, trying to escape, and it's pretty fast, again, like Mutant. That's why I feel like he resembles Mutant a lot, and I really like the overall look of him. He has this super black, poofy hair. It's like all over the place. And then his mouth sculpt is just absolutely great. He has these really gross looking teeth and just blood all around his mouth and a bit on his chest area of his shirt. Another thing I want to talk about with the detail on this guy is just his face. His face looks really great. You can almost see some of his veins popping out, which I think really adds to him. And he just really has a great face sculpt. Another thing I want to talk about is his clothing. I really like the color clothing Distortions chose for the Infected prop, with that being a type of tan color. Now his clothing is also tattered and ripped up, which I think is also very cool to have that effect that he's been around for a while trying to escape. Another thing I want to talk about of Infected is his nose. His nose almost looked like part of it was kind of slivered off, and he kind of got like hospital work done on it to make it look like a nose again. And I really think that really makes him look even more like a monster experimented creature, just because his nose is so unnatural for a human. And I just think it really gives off a great vibe. Another thing I want to mention is that his face was actually sculpted by Jordu Shell at Distortions Unlimited, and he did a great job in my opinion. Also, Infected's hands and feet, they also kind of remind me of Mutants. They just really have a monster creature vibe to them. They have these super long nails that I think are very cool that they added that. And again, his feet also have those long nails, which I think is just very monster-like and very unique for Distortions props. Another thing I do want to point out about him is that this guy actually comes with a strobe light to give him that thrashing light in, which I think very, very cool that Distortions added that with him, just because I feel like the strobe light fits him the best out of all lighting, just because you have that thrashing movement and that thrashing strobe light going on him to add to the scare factor of this guy. Overall, I really like the Distortions Unlimited 2025 Infected Animatronic, as he's a type of mutated creature that is experimented on in my perspective. Again, you can use this guy in basically anything. You can use him in a cemetery, you can use him in a lab, and you can use him in a just type of monster creature room or anything, which I think is very cool for this guy, that you have a lot of capability with using him and a lot of flexibility when using him, which I think adds to that price a lot, that he's just tons of creatures in one. As of right now, the Infected Animatronic is retailed for $2,490. I personally think that he should be around $2,200 or around $2,000, but I think, again, adding that you can basically use him anywhere, and it comes with a strobe light, that does add to the factor of the price, which I think is why he's so expensive at that price. But this guy is really only made to be used in pro haunts or just top of the line home haunts. But I personally really like the Distortions Unlimited Infected Animatronic for their new 2025 season. And again, this was only day one of the Halloween and Attractions show at Transworld. So we have so much more to see of this guy and more stuff to see from Distortions as the day goes on. This is going to be the first video from today of my Distortions Unlimited reviews on their 4 new props that they revealed last night when we're getting the videos today. There isn't any actual demo videos of the props, so I will be using videos from other people, like in this video, the Psychotic Circus of Savannah. Again, a huge thank you to him for this video that I am using to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the Infected. But let me know what you guys think about the Distortions Unlimited Infected prop for this season. But anyway, make sure you remember that I'm the Spirit Keeper and I give you a reason for every season. Bye.